Here is some nonsensical Super Bowl Sunday talk because I feel like it. You know, at heart, I always wanted to do a podcast, but a podcast usually is done with more people, and I have no friends. No, not really. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I will have to do like lots of planning, lots of organization, lots of research in order to talk about things that I know about, current issues in terms of gaming or even politics, religion, or whatever. So, I don't know. I mean, this is like an experiment type of thing. I've done podcasts in the past, back when we had the Retro Gaming Rangers thing. We used to do like a weekly thing talking about, among friends and pretty much sharing experiences and stuff like that. But other than that, it didn't go beyond that really. So yeah, today is the Super Bowl, and I plan on uploading this right after I record it, so it's super fresh. Um, you know, I was kind of an American football hater until a year and a half, 2 years ago. I used to like, dude, football is, or American football is so fucking boring, and I don't know what it's so appealing about that, and fuck, fucking fake football. Real football is soccer, so you should call it football instead of soccer. All that hatred, unjustified hatred out of, you know, just trying to be an asshole and everything. But I started to follow like American slash Canadian sports. I'm talking about hockey specifically. In the last couple of years, there are periods in which I simply stopped watching at all when I prioritize video games. But sometimes I, check the internet and watch some NFL. Well, first I used to watch lots of NBA, then NHL, thanks, hockey, right? Then I started to get interested in baseball again, and last I actually started digging NFL. I don't have a favorite team in general. I mean, in any of the sports that I just mentioned, I do have a favorite team here in regular football or soccer in my country, of course. I watch the games from the national team, which is basically an excuse for everybody to stop working, make barbecues, and get fucking fat. I get fucking fat all year, regardless of being a game on TV or not. But aside that, I started to get into American football. The only problem that I had, like until a year ago, was probably less, half a year ago when the season started, was to understand it. And I finally understood it. What the first down, the second down is, the third down, the interception, all those rules that basically saw regularly on the games. I started to follow like very eagerly the first 6 or 7 weeks of the regular season. Then I started to like, all right, I'm getting a little bored, but not of the games, but I wanted to get back to gaming, and that's when I decided to record all of this. By the way, I pretty much have everything recorded for this rest of the year, just for you to know. I said I was going to, I was working on it, but I'm pretty much done with this channel and the second main channel. I'm still working on some replays and casual games and hacks for the third channel. But I'm pretty much done with, 10 months out of the 12. So yeah, I'm pretty much done with all the recordings. So yeah, I wanted to get back to that, and that's why I sacrificed watching sports. But there are periods of time, probably at some point I will actually get back to watching sports and fuck gaming, right? Well, actually that will happen very soon, because I'm pretty much done with, again, all the recordings of the year. And, I will be doing streaming full time, more than anything, more than recordings. But yeah, I mean, at some point, I will get back to sports. So about today, about the Super Bowl, who do I want to win? The Falcons, because yeah, I mean, everybody convinced me of how shitty the Patriots are. The Cheatriots, as a good friend of mine, Crazy Horse, usually calls them. So yeah, one of my, I mean, a few of my good friends on the internet, Grandpa Joe is a fan of the Panthers, and Crazy Horse is a fan of the Colts. I used to have friends that used to be like, or are fans of the Jets. You know, I mean, it's kind of funny to see like everybody supports their team according to where they live or just, preference, regardless if there is a geographical connection or not. But I don't want the Patriots to win. That's the thing. I mean, I actually develop a hatred, quote unquote, against the Patriots. In the same way, I developed some sort of hatred against the Golden State Warriors on the NBA. So I was the first one to celebrate the Cavaliers title a few months ago. I mean, I was watching it live and fucking jumped for joy when fucking Irwin made the triple. So it was kind of funny. That was really getting into American sports and developing some hatred more than fandom for somebody or some teams in specific. But yeah, I mean, if you have time to answer or to comment before the game, we're pretty much like an hour away from it. An hour and a half away from it. I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you want to win? And if you want to tell me your favorite team, if you are from the States or somewhere else, whatever, let me know. I mean, it would be just funny to know who you support. I mean, not only today, but in general. I mean, what's your team? So yeah, that's the Talkie for today. I don't know if I am going to be doing it this kind of type of thing often, or if I eventually will do a podcast again. At least the time will be there because, as I said before, I'm pretty much done with all the recordings of the year, and I just want to get back to live streaming hopefully next week, like making a schedule and everything. I've been working on that. Even, I mean, I'm still like 5 weeks away from finishing my vacation, but I'm pretty much making a schedule for the non-vacation period, right? So yeah, I mean, I am pretty much set for the year, but I still want to continue producing material, either live or perhaps pre-recorded, thinking about the next year even. It sounds very like crazy and exaggerated, but I'm really serious. I have hundreds and hundreds of videos ready to upload on the different channels. So I mean, maybe this Talkie thing will become a common thing, and I will be, of course, changing topics. But today is the Super Bowl, and of course, the talk is focused on that. So, the Cheatriots or the Falcons? What do you want? What do you think? What do you expect? Tell me if you want. If not, well, you hear me. I fucking hate the Patriots and the Golden State Warriors changing sports. In terms of baseball and hockey, I don't have a preference, and I don't have someone that I hate or a team that I hate either, so it's okay. Well, the Yankees, maybe. The Yankees. I hate all the popular things. Everybody loves the fucking Zeldas from N64. I think they are the most boring games ever. So yeah, I mean, and some sort of hipster that hates everybody. I mean, hates everything that is popular. And so yeah, the Yankees would be also applied in this case. So yeah, there you go.